Hey guys, Team Global Span here, back for part 2 of Card Games and Motorcycles Week. I am going to apologize for not having the video up yesterday, but like I said, it was a tentative schedule and I was out of batteries, so yeah, kind of helped. Anyways, today, first part, we are going to be looking at Jack Atlas's cards, and later on today I'll have the Blackwing update, also known as the Crow deck. Alright, so getting Jack cards, here we go. First of all, can't mention any of the signs without their dragons. His is Red Dragon Archfiend, a 3000 beater that said, well, you play a defense mode, you die. Basically wipes anything defense mode. It's a little situational, but still a really good way to get rid of walls, and it's just possible +1. It's good. Not the best dragon, but it's good. Of course, much like you say, he also has an upgrade, Red Nova Dragon. No, I'm not talking about Majestics, they suck. But Nova Dragon, 35 beater he starts as, requires 2 tuners plus Red Dragon Archfiend, and his ability basically says that he gets stronger for every tuner in the graveyard. That's automatically 45 from the 2 that's required for him. And he's indestructible, can't be touched by opponents' spell traps or monster effects, and of course has a clause, you can move from play to stop attacks. So yeah, this is basically just a giant beat stick of doom that can't be stopped ever. Last synchro that's legal right now is his Exploded Dragonwing. It's a little bit more situational and it requires a dragon non-tuner, but Disaster can make this, any dragon deck can make this, Dragunities maybe. It's alright, it's viable. Anyways, his effect, he's a 24 beater, and he basically says that if this card battles a monster that with equal less attack, he automatically destroys it and they take damage equal to his attack. So, nice surrendering marks, I guess. Alright. Move on to what I think is the heart and soul of his deck, the Resonators. It's like the closest thing he has to a theme, I guess, because his deck is really random. Anyways, get on to the good ones. We got Dark Resonator, the original. Once per turn, it can't be destroyed by battle. Awesome. Good shield. We have this Creation Resonator. This is really good for if you want to make your Nova Dragons, or just if you're going to make bigger synchros, basically. If you control a face-up level 8 or higher synchro, you can special summon it from your hand. Not bad. Final one that's legal right now is the Barrier Resonator. This one basically says that you could send it from hand to graveyard to stop one tuner monster from being destroyed or killed in any way, shape, or form. It's good to protect your stuff, like, I don't know, Dark Resonator if you want to plus off that next turn, or if you're on your Cryptons, if you're on your Plug Spreaders. Just good to protect stuff, basically. Moving on to a couple of his other Resonators, since might as well get these out of the way while I can. These are some cards coming out of Extreme Victory next set. First we get Force Resonator. It's a Water Tuner, level 2. You can send this card from that you control the graveyard to select one monster you control. If that monster attacks this turn, that your opponent cannot activate the effects of spell traps or effect monster cards until the end damage step. This is decent. It basically is Ancient Gear / Rose and Vestigial as a deck that you can basically send it to grave in order to stop your opponent from doing anything to you. So that's pretty cool. You get 2 new spells. First is Call Resonator, which is basically Rhoda for the Resonators. And then they also get this little piece of awesome, Destructive Resonance. It's a continuous spell. I believe that they do stack. Each time a Resonate monster is used to synchro summon a monster and the synchro is sent to graveyard, select one card your opponent controls and destroy it. Destroy this card during the second end phase after activation. So it sort of has a cool wave clause, but it lasts 2 turns or whatever. This is really good because I think they stack. So which means if you have 2 or 3 of these out, you'll be able to pop 2 or 3 cards, and they won't be going at the same time. So if they try to Stardust 1, okay, they negate 1, but your other cards are getting destroyed. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Then I'll show you that later. Last Resonator card I have, which I think is possibly going to break the deck, is something we just got, called Resonator Engine. This basically says select 2 Resonators in your graveyard, add 1 level 4 monster from your deck to your hand, and then return the 2 monsters from your grave to your deck. So this is really good. It's both Rhoda to get your level 4 monsters out, and also swings these guys back to your deck so you can draw them later. Use them up again. Alright, moving on to some non-Resonator cards because he has some other stuff. First of all, something I think has probably had the biggest impact of any of the Jack cards in the game, Battle Fader. Just like the Swift Scarecrow yesterday, you special summon this if your opponent tries to direct attack you, and it instantly ends the battle phase. It's pretty good. We have this Pin Shield Defender. Basically, it's a warrior level 4, and if this card is destroyed by battle, you could half attack one monster face up on the field till end phase. So it's like until end of turn shrink slash bad gale or something. I think it's not that bad. You could, I mean, it's bad that it has low attack and still end of turn, but you could basically just ram half their monster, attack over it with something else. It's okay effect, I guess. Not the best, but it's okay. Got Trap Beater, another one of his tuners. This can only be special summoned by destroying a phase of trap, but that gets rid of stuff that's really good now, like Oppression, that gets rid of Decrees, and even if just raw strength is level 4 with 1900 attack. It's very good. You got the Arcfiend Interceptor. Whenever this thing is in phase of attack mode and your opponent declares an attack, inflict 500 damage. We have the Power Invader, which is kind of like a bad Cyber Dragon. If your opponent controls 2 or more monsters, you can normal summon it without tributing. Kind of bad that's normal, but still it's level 6 with no tribute, so good for Synchro. We got Lancer Arcfiend. He's a cool dude. Basically, his effect says that you can give one monster you control piercing until end of turn. It's pretty good. Twin Sword Marauder is basically once per turn if he attacks on defense mode, and he could attack once more, and during battle he has piercing. So this is really cool if you're facing up against a wall like a Spirit Reaper or a Marshmallow or whatever. You attack once, he has 16 attacks, so you're going to be breaking through for a good 1400-ish decent damage, and then he attacks again, so bam, bam, it's 28 right there to the wall. We got Dark Bug. This is awesome, not just for Jack deck, I think, but also to get out stuff like Junk Synchron. Basically, when you normal summon it, you can special summon a level 3 tuner from your grave, and then affects negate, of course. So that's pretty good. You can use it to get back your Dark Resonator. You could use it to get, I don't know what else in this deck, but like I said, it works for Creation too. Get your Junk Synchrons out with it. There's Gale. There's a couple good level 3 tuners that you can run. Alright, finishing up with monsters, we're going to look at a couple of things that I don't currently have. This list is also comes from teammate Hiroi, I think it is. Yes, I think it's Hiroi. And his deck list, which one of us will eventually post once we get all the cards for it. Alright, first we got Power Breaker. Awesomeness is level 4, 19 beater, and when it's destroyed, you get to destroy one face-up spell trap card. Not bad. Skip 2. Got Power Giant. This is an awesome thing. He specials himself by discarding low-level monsters, decreases level by that amount. It makes it good to swarm out your synchros high level, and needs a 22 beat stick, so that makes him good. Got Vice Dragon. It's the dragon version of Cyber Dragon. That's the only thing I have to say about it. I saw these cards. Go into Screen Pick Free. See you next stuff. There we go. Alright, finish up with those in a second. Let me just show you the last 3 cards I have over here. We have Mind Trust. This is good to help get out your tuner monsters. Tribute 1 high level 2 or higher monster. Toby, shut up! Add 1 tuner from your grave to your hand whose level is equal to or less than half of that monster's attack level. This is good to get you low-level monsters, low-level tuners back, basically. Red Screen, the Infinite Wabaku. You have to pay 1,000 life every turn, but still your opponent won't be able to attack. And if you have Red Dragon out, you can tribute to get a level 1 tuner back, so that's pretty good. And this final card that's legal right now is Stargates. When a monster you opponent controls attacks or is attacked, you place 1 counter on it, and then you could blow this thing up to special summon a monster equal number of counters that you have on this. So it's good against swarms, I guess. Now you just keep on attacking, then building up counters, and all of a sudden, bam, here's a level 8 monster. Alright, finish this up real quick. My dog's barking. Sophie, I'll be right there. Alright, we got a couple more cards coming out. First, we got Red Nova Carpet. Activate, this is basically made to make Red Nova Dragon. Activate if you have a face-up dragon monster. Select 2 Resonator monsters in your grave and special summon them. I don't think I need to say anything else about it. Usually gets forces out. It's pretty good. You got Crimson Hellsecure. Sure to change the name in English. Activate when you control a Red Dragon Arcfiend to destroy all spell traps your opponent controls. Then you just got a Harpy's Feather Duster for the giant Dragon of Doom. And last but not least, coming out of the manga, we got Heavenly Black King Highlander. So it's a little specific because it requires both fiends, but it's 28 beater, level 7, that's pretty good stats. And basically the effect that Warn 1 is that while he is out on the field, neither player can synchro summon. He also has the fact that once per turn, you could select one monster that's equipped with a card, destroy all those equipped cards, and deal 400 damage for each of those cards destroyed. That effect I think is good against Dragonies, but otherwise a little overlooked. Anyways, quick wrap up. Jack Actless has some good cards, I think. He just doesn't have a central theme, which is a problem for trying to make a character deck for him. But like I said, Extreme Victory, once we get those new Resonator cards, it can be done. I want to make it kind of, I know Hiroi does too, if he still wants to play Synchros again. But yeah, should be awesome. And I will see you guys a little bit later with my take on Crow's cards, the Almighty Blackwing deck. See you later, YouTubes. Red Dragon says hi.